Hey everyone! Today I would like to continue working on the on this exercise, which is the tracking of the HVAC equipment with list of location which this HVAC is being utilized here in this location, logistics, warehouses, and manufacturing, and I have the list of parameters that I'm monitoring, which is the temperature in degrees Celsius and the temperature or the pressure in psi. These are the parameters that I'm monitoring, and what I got here is the previously I have the current value and the threshold value, and based on this, whichever is higher, the current value versus the threshold value will result in the status of whether it's normal, warning, or critical. So this is still working because I have not deleted the two macros that I have created for this, which is the alert status and the conditional formatting. So I'm gonna show it to you. So right now I still have this apply conditional formatting, and the second macro is the sub evaluate status, and I also still have the private sub worksheet change, which I'm calling the evaluate status macro and the apply conditional formatting macro. So if I go to the macro, I'm gonna open the macros dialog box. Any of this macro that I'm gonna run is gonna work in this status and alert. So I'm gonna run any of this will work because of the worksheet change that I have created in the inside the worksheet. Okay, which I call these two macros. I have called this to run, so I'm gonna run it. So this work both at the same time, the conditional formatting and the alerts. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is I have created the worksheet here, which I called HVAC alerts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the warning, critical, these things. Okay, this status. I'm gonna get this with corresponding alerts like approaching limit, immediate action required, things like that. But I'm not gonna include the normal status. I don't need this. What I need is just the warning and the critical. I'm gonna move this here in this HVAC alerts so that I know which of those equipment are on alerts. So in order for me to be able to get all the alerts, critical and warning, I'm gonna create another macro here. I'm gonna add it here in the standard macro module 1. Okay, so I'm gonna start working on this macro. I'm gonna call this macro okay, let me call it generate. Okay, generate alert dashboard. Okay, I'm gonna call it alert dashboard. Okay, all right, so I'm calling it general alert dashboard. Then again, I'm gonna have the various. I'm gonna declare various variables for this. The variables that I'm gonna create for this is the declare is src or source ws as worksheet alert. I'm gonna put alert ws as worksheet again. Then I'm gonna include the I and J for the for the data, um, I'm gonna loop through the data, so um, to get all the warning and all the critical status. So I'm also gonna include the last row as long, because I'm counting the row for this. So okay, the first one is the HRC, or short for source WS. The source WS is the HVAC underscore tracking. Okay, as worksheet then I'm gonna continue on this line, so I just put comma, and I don't have to write the dimension. So again, alert WS. Okay, so the alert WS is the new the destination worksheet, which I have created, I have opened, and which I have called alert alerts. Okay, it's VAC underscore alerts. Okay, so this is also as worksheet. Okay, I'm gonna enter, and then I continue with the dim I for the loop through as long, then comma, then J, this is for the data as long. Okay, and then last row. Also as long. There you have it. You got all the variables declared. So I'm gonna set the source worksheet. So I'm gonna say set HRC WS source worksheet. Equals this workbook. Okay, that sheets, and the location, the worksheet, which is HVAC. This is the source worksheets. HVAC underscore tracking, quotation mark, then close. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, to make it quick, I'm gonna copy this, Control plus C, enter, then Control plus V to paste. Okay, then I'm gonna change the source worksheet to alert worksheet. Okay, the HVAC underscore alerts alert worksheet. Then the location is this worksheet, HVAC alerts with S, alerts. Alright. Then the next thing that I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna alert WS dot cells. Okay, this would be cells, and if anything is already here, existing, listed already, then I'm gonna clear it. So I'm gonna say clear contents. Okay, I'm clearing the contents. Then again, the alert dot alert WS again, that range. Okay, the range would be quotation A1 colon to G. So that would be the range G1, quotation mark, then close. That value equals sign, again, this SRC, source worksheet, that range. Okay, that range. Also, the range is again A1 to G1. Okay, that would be the range of the data. Okay, G1, including the header. So the header is on row number 1, so I'm gonna include that. And then that value. Right. I forgot to close it, so I'm gonna close it first. That value. Again, enter. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna specify now the last row. Equals source worksheet is RCWS dot cells. Okay, then open parenthesis is RC WS dot rows. This is familiar. Okay, dot count. This is for the data. We're counting the data in the column, the rows in the column, the non-empty cell, comma. Of course, we always count in column A. Then I'm gonna close that. Then the end data. Okay, then we're counting up, Excel up. Okay, then okay, I'm gonna close it, that row. Okay, then J equals 2, the data. Okay, and I'm gonna look through for I equals number 2 row, the second row to last row, because where we have the headers in row number 1 to last row, variable last row. And then, okay, sorry, instead of putting I put 1. That's wrong. Okay, all right. So now the condition statement: if source worksheet dot cells, okay, is variable I, open parenthesis, WI, and column number 6, then I'm gonna close it. Then that value is not equal to normal, because we're gonna exclude the normal status. Okay, so we're not gonna include that in the alerts, because it's normal. So what we're doing is we're gonna get the warning and the critical situations in the tracking of parameters. So that would be normal. Then alert WS is dot range. Okay, let that range. So the range is A. Okay, A, column A. Okay, again the quotation mark. Always forget the quotation mark. Okay, whenever you specify the range, there should be quotation mark. And understand, ampersand rather, ampersand J. J, ampersand again, quotation mark, column, column G. Okay, and J, data, number 2. Right, then close parenthesis, that value equal sign source worksheet, that range okay, open parenthesis, again you're gonna specify the range, and it would be A, column A. Okay, column A, and I, variable I, ampersand, quotation mark, colon, then column G, and quotation mark, ampersand I. Okay, then I'm gonna close it, then dot value. Okay, I must have forgot something. Source range, that range, SWS dot range A and I. Expected list separator. Okay, what is this? Okay, alert WS A and J and quotation mark colon G and J. So that value, that's okay, that's good. Equals is RC WS that range. This is okay. A. Okay, that's okay. And I. And I. And ampersand G. And I. That value. What's wrong with this? Nothing is wrong with this. Let me check again. Alert WS that range. A and J and quotation mark G, column okay, the quotation mark here. Okay, that's it, simple as that. See, a very small mistake, but it will give you an error. So the next thing is J equals J plus 1. We're adding 1 every time. Another row every time. We're adding another row. Plus 1. In F, we're gonna close the F and F. Then Also this loop through, so it should be what? Next eye and end sub. Simple as that. So I think we got it. Okay. Then this is in addition to the two macros that we already have, the evaluate status and the apply conditional formatting, because we are creating another worksheet which we call HVAC alerts. Okay, only the warning and the critical. Only the warning and critical. This one, okay, excluding normal. Okay, we're not gonna include normal. So we go to the blank HVAC alerts. Then we open the macros, and then we're gonna open the generate alert dashboard, which we have done just a while ago. And then I'm gonna run it. Okay, there you have it. This is now the alerts. Right? I'm just gonna format this. I'm gonna make it bigger for you to see, much clearer. Then I'm gonna make it bold. Then this one I'm gonna make it 0.14 is okay. 0.14. Okay. Then I'm gonna adjust the column width. Okay, that's it. So if you can see, we have the pressure, the filter, differential pressure in inches, water column, return temperature in degrees Celsius, compressor vibration in millimeter per second. This is good for prediction maintenance, predictive maintenance rather. So this is good, because if we are able to eliminate the vibration, then we prevent the compressor from bogging down. Okay, so we don't want the compressor later on, the freon compressor to fail later on. So this is good for predictive maintenance. So right now it has 15 current value. Supposedly only the threshold is only 10 millimeter per second. So that's already critical. So immediate action required. So if you look at this list, this HVAC underscore alerts in this worksheet, you see that there are no normal status, only warning, critical. But if you want to, to prioritize more, then you need to do the critical first, then the warning. The critical is very important to be done first. Immediate action required. Okay. So this is it for our additional exercise for this HVAC parameter tracking. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.